was traveling on a highway built for high efficiency machines, blasting past the landscapes, chasing after painted scenes, anxious for the exit ramp, staring at the dashboard clock, treating every mile like a target I was forced to lock. My mind was like an engine that was running out of cooling oil, sinking deep into the heat of a self-inflicted toil. But then the pavement ended and the concrete turned to dust, and I saw you standing there pointing to a path of trust. Oh, you lead me back down to the slow road home, where the spirit has the territory left to safely roam. The guitar strumming easy and the bass line holds the ground, far away from all the sirens of that frantic driving town. Jesus, you're the cadence when my stride is getting wild, walking at the speed of grace with your recovered child. The world will tell you how to maximize the velocity of your day, to never let a moment slip or gently fade away. But it leaves you with a hollow chest, a dry and heavy mouth, like a migratory bird that's lost its heading to the south. But your yoke is light and easy, and your step is never rushed. In the shadow of your footsteps, all the panic voices are hushed. You don't evaluate my value by the distance I can clear. You just want me walking close enough to always hear. Oh, you lead me back down to the slow road home, where the spirit has the territory left to safely roam. The guitar is strumming easy and the bass line holds the ground, far away from all the sirens of that frantic driving town. Jesus, you're the cadence when my stride is getting wild, walking at the speed of grace with your recovered child. Let the acoustic strings just ring, let the saxophone fly low. There is a sweet alignment when you let the hurry go. One single mile to travel, one single view to take, shedding all the heavy armor for my spirit's sake. Slow road home, where the spirit has the territory left to safely roam. The guitar is strumming easy and the bass line holds the ground, far away from all the sirens of that frantic driving town. Jesus, you're the cadence when my stride is getting wild, walking at the speed of grace with your recovered child. The slow road home, yeah, let the highway fade out bright, stepping off the asphalt right into your holy light. Sweet Jesus, my cadence, my unhurried guide, safe upon the dusty path, walking by your side. Take the speed down, let the cool wind blow. The anchors of the world are made of sand and shifting clay. They hold you for a moment, then they quickly wash away. We try to rest our spirits on a headline or a dollar sign, hoping for a temporary peace along a crooked line. But the noise is always knocking, always screaming at the pain, trying to tell the weary heart that everything's in vain. Yet underneath the static where the deep water flows, there's a silent holy sanctuary that nobody else knows. Oh, you wrap my heavy spirit in a deep, anchored quiet, a stillness that can overrule the loudest inner riot. No frantic striving anymore, no racing for the prize, just looking at the steady love inside my Savior's eyes. Jesus, you're the Sabbath rest when life is running wild, holding me securely like a sleepy, trusted child. It's a peace that don't depend on what the circumstances say. It doesn't pack its bags and leave when troubles cloud the day. It's a covenant of quietness, a fortress built of grace that can stand inside the stormiest and most chaotic place. You don't just quiet down the wind that's howling on the sea. You step inside the vessel and you quiet down me. The future is a landscape that is safe inside your view, so I am letting go of control to settle down in you. Oh, you wrap my heavy spirit in a deep, anchored quiet, a stillness that can overrule the loudest inner riot. No frantic striving anymore, no racing for the prize, just looking at the steady love inside my Savior's eyes. Jesus, you're the Sabbath rest when life is running wild, holding me securely like a sleepy, trusted child. Let the notes just hang there, let the piano breathe. There is a sweet serenity I quietly receive. The cross has made the payment, the battle has been won. The ultimate security is resting in the sun. Jesus, you're the Sabbath rest when life is running wild, holding me securely like a sleepy, trusted child. An anchored quiet, yeah, the storm can keep on raging, but this heart is resting in a peace that's unchanging. Sweet Jesus, my Sabbath, my home, never left to fight the shadows alone. Just breathe out, no more doubt. The world is a factory that manufactures noise, trading out our quiet souls for temporary toys. It screams at you from screens, it pushes from the street, demanding that you keep up with a frantic, heavy beat. My mind was like a crowded room where everyone was loud, anxious, tired, drifting in a self-destructive crowd. But then you took my trembling hand and led me to the side, where a slow and gentle river flows and all the shadows hide. Oh, you are my quiet harbor when the wind begins to blow, the only place of safety that my spirit needs to know. The waves can crash outside the wall, the world can spin and race, but I am tucked away securely in the pocket of your grace. Jesus, you're the absolute cessation of the fight, a warm and breathing sanctuary in the middle of the night. It's not a peace that vanishes when morning comes around. It's a deep, deliberate anchor sinking far into the ground. You whisper to my rushing thoughts and tell them to be still, slowing down my heartbeat with the dynamic of your will. I don't have to prove myself, I don't have to achieve, I just sit inside the harbor and allow myself to breathe. You take the heavy armor that I wore out in the field and wrap me in a kindness that is better than a shield. Oh, you are my quiet harbor when the wind begins to blow, the only place of safety that my spirit needs to know. The waves can crash outside the wall, the world can spin and race, but I am tucked away securely in the pocket of your grace. Jesus, you're the absolute cessation of the fight, a warm and breathing sanctuary in the middle of the night. Let the nylon strings just ring out, let the flute step in, washing out the residue of where the day has been. No more bracing for the impact, no more looking for a scare, when the Prince of Peace is breathing in the very evening air. When the wind begins to blow, the only place of safety that my spirit needs to know. The waves can crash outside the wall, the world can spin and race, but I am tucked away securely in the pocket of your grace. Jesus, you're the absolute cessation of the fight, a warm and breathing sanctuary in the middle of the night. My quiet harbor, yeah. Let the storm blow outside, in the hollow of your hand is where I'm gonna hide. Sweet Jesus, my defense and my rest, completely quieted, completely blessed. Just let it fade, safe in the shade. I used to live inside a house of heavy stone, answering to every accusation that was thrown. A gallery of critics sitting standard in the dark, demanding that I strike a target where I missed the mark. They wrote a heavy manual of how I ought to stand, and built a fragile kingdom out of shifting desert sand. But then you breathed a melody right across the floor, and walked right through the lock of that heavily guarded door. Oh, you lead me down into the valley of your peace, where all the bitter arguments and legal struggles cease. No courtroom in my head tonight, no verdicts left to fear. Just a holy, unconditioned presence standing near. Jesus, you're the stillness when the noise is getting old, the quietest, most beautiful assurance I can hold. The world will make you calculate your value by your speed, creating artificial hungers that you do not need. It tells you that you're only worth the silver that you bring, a temporary player for a temporary king. But you don't look for trophies on the day that I arrive. You simply love the fact that I am rescued and alive. You take the heavy ledger of my failures and my debt, and leave it in the deepest part of oceans called forget. Oh, you lead me down into the valley of your peace, where all the bitter arguments and legal struggles cease. No courtroom in my head tonight, no verdicts left to fear. Just a holy, unconditioned presence standing near. Jesus, you're the stillness when the noise is getting old, the quietest, most beautiful assurance I can hold. Let the piano linger, let the space expand out wide. There's a deep, refreshing river running on the inside. No more frantic running, no more trying to pretend, when you're resting in the shadow of a safe, eternal friend. Oh, you lead me down into the valley of your peace, where all the bitter arguments and legal struggles cease. No courtroom in my head tonight, no verdicts left to fear. Just a holy, unconditioned presence standing near. Jesus, you're the stillness when the noise is getting old, the quietest, most beautiful assurance I can hold. The valley of your peace, yeah, the noise has passed away, sinking deep into the rhythm of a brand new day. Sweet Jesus, my baseline, my quiet restoration, completely accepted without an obligation. Just let the wind blow, let it go. The sun is dipping down behind the western city grid, taking all the heavy schemes and working hours it hid. The tools are laid aside, the heavy engine starts to cool. A quiet twilight settles down on both the wise and fool. I bring a tired body and a clutter spinning mind, full of small loose ends that I can never seem to bind. But as the shadows lengthen across the rug and floor, your presence meets me gently right inside the kitchen door. Oh, you wrap my tired shoulders in an evening shelter piece, commanding all the static of the working day to cease. The heavy sun has set and the stars are showing through. I'm letting go of everything to rest a while in you. Jesus, you're the dusk that calms a frantic driving town, the tender loving hand that rolls the heavy curtain down. I spent the afternoon trying to carry out the weight, anxious for the future, pulling hard against the gate. But human effort only stretches out a shallow line that snaps under the pressure of a self-concocted design. But you don't ask for summaries of what I got done. You don't evaluate me by the races that I won. You simply pull the blanket of your mercy o'er my chest and tell me that the highest form of worship is to rest. Oh, you wrap my tired shoulders in an evening shelter piece, commanding all the static of the working day to cease. The heavy sun has set and the stars are showing through. I'm letting go of everything to rest a while in you. Jesus, you're the dusk that calms a frantic driving town, the tender loving hand that rolls the heavy curtain down. Let the cello breathe a sigh, let the double bass stay low. There is a quiet rhythm that the world can never know. No more forcing outcomes, no more racing with the clock, when the soul is anchored safely on the unshifting rock. Oh, you wrap my tired shoulders in an evening shelter piece, commanding all the static of the working day to cease. The heavy sun has set and the stars are showing through. I'm letting go of everything to rest a while in you. Jesus, you're the dusk that calms a frantic driving town, the tender loving hand that rolls the heavy curtain down. An evening shelter, yeah, the day is finally done, safe inside the keeping of the resurrected sun. Sweet Jesus, my twilight, my deep abiding rest, completely quieted, completely blessed. Just close the eyes, the stars begin to rise. I spent all day putting a heavy iron mask across my face, trying to look like I could handle every sudden race. I spoke the confident words, I wore the expected armor tight, concealing all the fractures from the public blinding light. But armor gets so heavy when you wear it all alone. It turns a breathing human heart into a block of stone. So I slip inside the quiet room and drop it on the floor, leaving all the expectations outside the heavy door. Oh, you are the midnight sanctuary, where I can finally cry, unloading all the questions that I never could ask why. No need to act the hero, no need to force a smile. I can just be a weary traveler and rest a little while. Jesus, you're the safety when my strength is running thin, the open, loving arms where the truest peace begins. The world don't have a marketplace for people who are weak. It values only loud success and answers that are sleek. But you don't look for power, and you don't demand a shield. You meet me in the brokenness of my internal field. You see the hidden anxieties, the worries that I keep, and watch over my spirit while I fall into a sleep. You don't look at my trembling hands with anger or regret. You wrap them in a permanent love that I can't quite forget. Oh, you are the midnight sanctuary, where I can finally cry, unloading all the questions that I never could ask why. No need to act the hero, no need to force a smile. I can just be a weary traveler and rest a little while. Jesus, you're the safety when my strength is running thin, the open, loving arms where the truest peace begins. Let the piano trace the shadows, let the bassline stay warm. There is an unshakable boundary protecting me from harm. No more pretending to be strong, no more fighting for my name, when the Savior of my soul has completely taken all the shame. When my strength is running thin, the open, loving arms where the truest peace begins. My midnight sanctuary, yeah, I'm dropping the shield, letting all the hidden wounds be completely, safely healed. Sweet Jesus, my safety and my rest, completely unburdened, completely blessed. Just let it slip away. Safe until the dawn of day. My mind loves to build bridges into tomorrow's fog, writing out a heavy, complicated catalog. Anxious for the corners that I haven't even turned, rerunning all the old lessons that I should have learned. I spend my today fighting battles in a future space, missing out completely on the present hour of grace. But then you step right up to the bow of my small boat and remind me that your current is what keeps the soul afloat. Oh, you anchor my breath right inside the quiet now, smoothing down the worry lines built across my brow. I don't have to solve the secrets of tomorrow's sky or give a million answers to the frantic question why. Jesus, you're the anchor holding down the running tide, the quiet, holy baseline where the weary thoughts abide. You don't dole out your mercy for a year in advance. You just give us what we need for the immediate dance. Manhandling tomorrow only leaves you feeling weak, chasing after illusions that are artificial and bleak. But your grace is like the manna falling softly on the grass, fresh for every single moment as the hours pass. So I'm dropping the projection, letting go of the design, trusting that the timing of my future is divine. Oh, you anchor my breath right inside the quiet now, smoothing down the worry lines built across my brow. I don't have to solve the secrets of tomorrow's sky or give a million answers to the frantic question why. Jesus, you're the anchor holding down the running tide, the quiet, holy baseline where the weary thoughts abide. Let the acoustic guitar ring out, let the bass notes stay clear. There is a beautiful security replacing every fear. One single breath to take, one single step to view, wrapped up in the certainty of what is true and new. Inside the quiet now, smoothing down the worry lines built across my brow. I don't have to solve the secrets of tomorrow's sky or give a million answers to the frantic question why. Jesus, you're the anchor holding down the running tide, the quiet, holy baseline where the weary thoughts abide. The anchor breath, just breathing in your peace, letting all the complex computations finally cease. Sweet Jesus, my anchor and my present day, safe right here, no matter what the cynics say. Take it out slow, just let the breathing flow. I spent the week calculating variables in the dark, trying to steer a heavy ship and hit a tiny mark. I stayed awake to map the wind, I stayed awake to measure waves, like I was solely responsible for how the tide behaves. But the ocean doesn't listen to my frantic human code, and my shoulders were collapsing from a self-inflicted load. Then your quiet presence slipped inside the navigation room and turned the spinning compass from a weapon into bloom. Oh, you clear the heavy radar, you take the wheel from my hand, bringing a sweet serenity that I don't have to understand. The future isn't crashing down, the sky isn't gonna fall, when the master of the cosmos is responding to the call. Jesus, you're the baseline when my thoughts begin to spin. The perfect unconditioned rest where sanity begins. The world will tell you how to brace for every single shock, to double bolt the windows and to fortify the lock. But all our human defenses are just houses built of glass that shatter when the storms of life inevitably pass. But you don't leave me trembling in a fortress made of clay. You lead me to a hiding place where shadows melt away, a beautiful surrender where I drop the heavy shield and let the architecture of my self-reliance yield. Oh, you clear the heavy radar, you take the wheel from my hand, bringing a sweet serenity that I don't have to understand. The future isn't crashing down, the sky isn't gonna fall, when the master of the cosmos is responding to the call. Jesus, you're the baseline when my thoughts begin to spin. The perfect unconditioned rest where sanity begins. Let the piano softly fall like a gentle summer rain, sweeping out the residue of all the mental strain. One single breath to give, one single moment to accept, safe inside the boundary of the promises you've kept. Oh, you clear the heavy radar, you take the wheel from my hand, bringing a sweet serenity that I don't have to understand. The future isn't crashing down, the sky isn't gonna fall, when the master of the cosmos is responding to the call. Jesus, you're the baseline when my thoughts begin to spin. The perfect unconditioned rest where sanity begins. The midnight clearance, yeah, the radar is clean, resting in a quietness that I have never seen. Sweet Jesus, my captain, my deep abiding rest, completely unburdened, completely blessed. Just let it fade out slow, let the heavy steering go. The temperature of this old world is falling by the degree, freezing up the conversations, running out to me. People look at you through filters made of ice and stone, leaving you to shiver in the crowded streets alone. They demand a flawless record before they extend a hand, building up a heavy code that no one can withstand. But just before the frostbite settles deep into my chest, you step out from the shadows with a garment of the best. Oh, you wrap my frozen spirit in a velvet blanket of grace, warming up the cold corners of this lonely, heavy place. The strings are swelling softly and the music starts to breathe, bringing a sweet serenity I quietly receive. Jesus, you're the fireplace when the winter's getting old, the only perfect shelter from a world that's running cold. I spent too many seasons trying to buy a patch of sun, paying out my peace of mind for things that I had done. But worldly compensation leaves you shaking in the dark, a temporary bonfire with a short and shallow spark. But your love isn't rationed and it isn't up for sale. It's a permanent protection that will never ever fail. You tuck the heavy edges right around my trembling chin and whisper that the celebration's ready to begin. Oh, you wrap my frozen spirit in a velvet blanket of grace, warming up the cold corners of this lonely, heavy place. The strings are swelling softly and the music starts to breathe, bringing a sweet serenity I quietly receive. Jesus, you're the fireplace when the winter's getting old, the only perfect shelter from a world that's running cold. Let the vibraphone just shimmer, let the double bass stay deep. There is a beautiful security keeping me from sleep. No more searching for validation in a market full of glass, when the king of all the cosmos has allowed my soul to pass. Of grace, warming up the cold corners of this lonely, heavy place. The strings are swelling softly and the music starts to breathe, bringing a sweet serenity I quietly receive. Jesus, you're the fireplace when the winter's getting old, the only perfect shelter from a world that's running cold. Look at how the warmth flows in, no more shivering under the weight of where I've been. Sweet Jesus, my shelter, my constant friend, a love that has no boundary, a peace that has no end. Just let the music fade out slow, safe inside the fireplace glow. The city's got a frequency that handles you like clay, a constant clicking static running through the entire day. Notifications popping up, demands upon your time, A million voices competing for a rhythm and a rhyme. My head was like a highway at the rush hour point of view, full of loud and angry sirens that I couldn't attribute to. But then you stepped right inside the middle of the crowded space and turned down all the volume with a single look of grace. Oh, you are the white noise of grace, drowning out the scream, the deep protective frequency running through the dream. The bass is moving steady and the guitar starts to slide, pulling all my weary thoughts to the safe and quiet side. Jesus, you're the filter when the world is getting loud, the only place of sanity, far away from the crowd. We try to cure the sensory overload with more of what is fake, drinking down the modern poison for our own spirit's sake. But human medication only complicates the line, leaving you stranded in a self-concocted design. But your presence isn't crowded and your voice is in a shout. It's a slow and steady rhythm blowing all the static out, a beautiful cancellation of the worries that I keep, allowing this hyperactive soul to settle down and sleep. Oh, you are the white noise of grace, drowning out the scream, the deep protective frequency running through the dream. The bass is moving steady and the guitar starts to slide, pulling all my weary thoughts to the safe and quiet side. Jesus, you're the filter when the world is getting loud, the only place of sanity, far away from the crowd. Let the electric bass just breathe, let the chord progression sway. There is a holy quietness taking all the stress away. No more keeping up appearances, no more fighting for the crown. When the Prince of Peace is stepping in to close the system down. Of grace, drowning out the scream, the deep protective frequency running through the dream. The bass is moving steady and the guitar starts to slide, pulling all my weary thoughts to the safe and quiet side. Jesus, you're the filter when the world is getting loud, the only place of sanity, far away from the crowd. The white noise of grace, yeah. Let the world click and fade, sitting perfectly securely in the sanctuary you made. Sweet Jesus, my baseline, my unhurried rest, completely quieted, completely blessed. Just let the track go cold, the truest frequency I hold. I've been carrying a suitcase made of ordinary lead, packed tight with all the heavy words the bitter critics said. I dragged it up the mountain, dragged it through the city square, pretending that the bruising weight was never really there. But my knees were getting shaky and my breath was running short, trying to keep up a display of the strong and stoic sort. Then I saw a silhouette standing by the midnight track. He looked right through my masking face and looked at my poor back. Oh, he said, "Drop the bags, child, you've been walking way too far. I know exactly how exhausting all your self-made journeys are. Let the blues turn into a blessing, let the heavy iron yield. You're standing in the safety of a non-judgmental field. Jesus, you're the relief when my shoulders start to break, the only one who takes the load that I could never shake." We try to tell the world that we can manage our own freight. We double up the overtime to handle all the weight. But a human spine was never built to hold a cosmic stress, or navigate a future that is just a guessing guess. But you don't stand at a distance shouting orders from a book. You step directly into the mess that human effort took. You slide your hands beneath the straps that cut into my skin and lift the pack right off me so the breathing can begin. Oh, he said, "Drop the bags, child, you've been walking way too far. I know exactly how exhausting all your self-made journeys are. Let the blues turn into a blessing, let the heavy iron yield. You're standing in the safety of a non-judgmental field. Jesus, you're the relief when my shoulders start to break, the only one who takes the load that I could never shake." Let the piano play the blues notes, let the upright bass stay deep. There's a beautiful unburdening before I go to sleep. No more lifting with my own strength, no more fighting for the prize, when the architect of mercy is opening my eyes. Child, you've been walking way too far. I know exactly how exhausting all your self-made journeys are. Let the blues turn into a blessing, let the heavy iron yield. You're standing in the safety of a non-judgmental field. Jesus, you're the relief when my shoulders start to break, the only one who takes the load that I could never shake. The midnight unloading, yeah, right here at his feet. The lightest kind of freedom that a spirit can meet. Sweet Jesus, my burden bearer, my true rest. The heavy bags are gone and I am completely blessed. Just let the track slide home. No more walking alone. The neon signs are bleeding down onto the wet asphalt, and every little puddle looks like it's screaming my own fault. I walk these empty midnight streets beneath a heavy sky, replaying old mistakes and asking a million versions of why. The city tries to paint me in a coat of permanent ink, pushing my heavy spirit right up to the bitter brink. But just before the coldness sinks completely into my skin, A warm and steady shelter opens up from deep within. Oh, you wash the neon rain right off my tired soul, taking all the scattered fragments and making the picture whole. The trumpet sighs so softly, and the bass line holds me tight, turning all my darkest shadows into a comforting holy light. Jesus, you're the awning when the storm is coming down, the only place of absolute safety in this asphalt-covered town. The world loves to remind you of the debts you cannot pay, keeping a strict account of everywhere you went astray. It leaves you stranded on the corner in the middle of the freeze, watching all your human efforts buckle right down to their knees. But your grace isn't transactional, it doesn't count the cost. You step directly out into the storm to find the cold and lost. You wrap a dry and loving blanket over my trembling frame, and tell the quiet midnight air that you have cleared my name. Oh, you wash the neon rain right off my tired soul, taking all the scattered fragments and making the picture whole. The trumpet sighs so softly, and the bass line holds me tight, turning all my darkest shadows into a comforting holy light. Jesus, you're the awning when the storm is coming down, the only place of absolute safety in this asphalt-covered town. Let the muted horn blow slow, let the piano chords decay. There is a sweet forgiveness washing all the dirt away. No more hiding in the alleyways, no more running from the scare, when the architect of mercy is breathing in the midnight air. You wash the neon rain right off my tired soul, taking all the scattered fragments and making the picture whole. The trumpet sighs so softly, and the bass line holds me tight, turning all my darkest shadows into a comforting holy light. Jesus, you're the awning when the storm is coming down, the only place of absolute safety in this asphalt-covered town. The neon rain is stopping, yeah, the sky is clearing bright, safe inside the keeping of the master of the night. Sweet Jesus, my covering, my long-awaited peace, let the heavy storm winds finally safely cease. Just let it fade out slow, watch the shadows go. I was running 5 minutes ahead of a clock that didn't care, sprinting down a crowded track to nowhere in particular, breathing in the exhaust of a highly competitive lane, treating every conversation like a target to attain. My soul was running ragged, stripping every single gear, living on a daily diet of anxiety and fear. But then you stepped stepped into my lane, completely unconcerned with speed, and showed me that a frantic stride was never what I'd need. Oh, you pull me right back down into an unhurried pocket of time, where the rhythm runs so smooth and the chords begin to climb. No more stripping out the gears, no more racing for the crown, just a beautiful security as you slow the tempo down. Jesus, you're the baseline when the world is keeping score. Walking with you easy makes me want for nothing more. Ooh, the world will tell you how to sprint to maximize the day, to pack the hours tight before the evening fades to gray. But it leaves you with a hollow chest, a dry and heavy throat, stranded in the deep water where you can no longer float. But your yoke is light and easy, your step is never rushed. In the shelter of your presence, all the panicked voices are hushed. You teach my heavy heart to match the cadence of your stride, finding all the deep renewal that the worldly lanes denied. Oh, you pull me right back down into an unhurried pocket of time, where the rhythm runs so smooth and the chords begin to climb. No more stripping out the gears, no more racing for the crown, just a beautiful security as you slow the tempo down. Jesus, you're the baseline when the world is keeping score. Walking with you easy makes me want for nothing more. Let the rose piano shimmer, let the bass line take its place. There is a sweet alignment in the territory of grace. One single step to walk in, one single note to play, trusting in the master of the night and of the day. Of time, where the rhythm runs so smooth and the chords begin to climb. No more stripping out the gears, no more racing for the crown, just a beautiful security as you slow the tempo down. Jesus, you're the baseline when the world is keeping score. Walking with you easy makes me want for nothing more. An unhurried pocket, yeah, just lock it right in, far away from the frantic rush of where I've been. Sweet Jesus, my cadence, my unhurried guide, walking at the speed of grace right by your side. Just let the groove ride, safe in the quiet tide. I spent all day performing on a highly crowded stage, reading lines and chasing numbers on a digital page. I wore the expected confidence, I kept my posture straight, concealing all the heavy things that pull against the gate. But trying to be unbreakable is an exhausting kind of art. It builds a wall of armor that can suffocate the heart. So I pull the plug on the machine and step into the dim, and find a room of quietness that leads right back to Him. Oh, you are the soft landing when my strength begins to fall, the only place of safety when I'm backed against the wall. The roads is playing gentle and the vinyl starts to spin, washing out the residue of where the day has been. Jesus, you're the sanctuary where I don't have to pretend, the deepest, truest comfort of a non-judgmental friend. The world don't have a safety net for people when they slip. It tells you just to look alive and tighten up your grip. It values your production and the trophies that you bring, a marketplace of stress beneath a temporary king. But you don't look for flawless runs or high performance strides. You meet me in the hidden place where all the worry hides. You take the heavy iron mask I wore out in the street and lay it down forever in the dust before your feet. Oh, you are the soft landing when my strength begins to fall, the only place of safety when I'm backed against the wall. The roads is playing gentle and the vinyl starts to spin, washing out the residue of where the day has been. Jesus, you're the sanctuary where I don't have to pretend, the deepest, truest comfort of a non-judgmental friend. Let the bass guitar stay mellow, let the snare drum keep the beat. There's a beautiful unburdening, replacing all the heat. One single breath to give, one single moment to accept, safe inside the territory of the promises you've kept. Oh, you are the soft landing when my strength begins to fall, the only place of safety when I'm backed against the wall. The roads is playing gentle and the vinyl starts to spin, washing out the residue of where the day has been. Jesus, you're the sanctuary where I don't have to pretend, the deepest, truest comfort of a non-judgmental friend. Soft landing, yeah, the stage lights are down. No longer trying to impress this noisy town. Sweet Jesus, my baseline, my unhurried rest, completely unburdened, completely blessed. Just let the beat loop out slow. Watch the heavy expectations go. I spent all week looking at a screen that tells me how to live, counting up the things I lack and what I ought to give. A marketplace of images, a heavy driving race, where everybody hides their tears behind a glossy face. It tells you that you're falling short, you're moving way too slow, unless you have a loud success that everyone can know. My spirit was a tangled mess, my posture bending low, chasing after phantom heights where winds of envy blow. But you prepare a quiet table far away from all the noise, trading out the stressful games for deep eternal joys. The bass is walking gentle and the rhythm starts to slow, washing out the bitter taste of everything below. Jesus, Jesus, you're the baseline when the world is keeping score. Sitting at your table makes me want for nothing more. The world don't have a seat for you unless you pay the price, demanding that you sacrifice your peace of mind or vice. But your invitation doesn't come with a heavy golden cost. You open up the kitchen doors to the broken and the lost. You pull the wooden chair out and you look into my eyes, stripping out the artificial vanity and lies. You pass a cup of mercy that completely fills the soul, thawing out the frozen parts to make the picture whole. But you prepare a quiet table far away from all the noise, trading out the stressful games for deep eternal joys. The bass is walking gentle and the rhythm starts to slow, washing out the bitter taste of everything below. Jesus, you're the baseline when the world is keeping score. Sitting at your table makes me want for nothing more. Let the guitar ring out warm, let the flute step inside. There is a sweet serenity where all our worries die. No more checking up on mirrors, no more fighting for a name, when the master of the universe has taken all the shame. Far away from all the noise, trading out the stressful games for deep eternal joys. The bass is walking gentle and the rhythm starts to slow, washing out the bitter taste of everything below. Jesus, you're the baseline when the world is keeping score. Sitting at your table makes me want for nothing more. The quiet table, yeah, the race is finally done. Sitting in the presence of the resurrected Son. Sweet Jesus, my host, my deep abiding rest, completely unburdened, completely blessed. Just let the music slide.